Bobcats will look to finish off their season on a high note here on Senior Day. Lineups being checked by the official on the floor. Bobcats will start with the serve here in the first as Kate Hansen behind the back line. She has the volleyball in her hand, ready to go, and let's do it here in Lewiston. The first serve is underway as the Cardinals try to send it back. It's blocked by two Bobcats in front, and Bates off to a 1-0 lead here in the first. Newman and Chu up front. Slam dug out by Evans. Nobody there to corral it, and we are tied at 1. As Carly Grummett will serve for the Cardinals. Serve makes it over, gathered up in front. The soft touch lands from Katie Corticas. Bates will get the serve back, now up 2-1 here in the first. Ellie Asada checks in for the Bobcats. She will serve. Cardinals will gather the slam off of Asada, and we are tied at 2. Cardinals making the trip from Tufts University last night where they lost in straight sets. Asada gathers that, the slam into the net, regathered. As now Evans sends that into the net, and the Cardinals take a 3-2 lead. The libero will serve. That's gathered up. The soft touch by Amy Evans lands. We are tied. Early energy from both sides as Julia Newman will serve. Serve goes long. Cardinals will get the ball back here, now up 1. As Paulina Marino Bindi will serve, the 6'1" sophomore from New York, New York. Gathered up by Hansen. The slam into the net off of Castiglione. And the Cardinals now with a 2-point lead. Now that's gathered by Hansen. The set, and it will land. The slam from Amy Evans makes it a 1-point game. Sky Higashihara will serve. That's dug out. The touch. Gathered up. The Bobcats will send that just over the line. The Cardinals will retake a 2-point lead here in the early stages of the first. Wesleyan serving up 6-4. Slam by Evans into the net. Steins serving for the Cardinals, now up 3, their biggest lead so far. As that is sent off a Cardinal. Bates will get the serve back, now down 2. It's Amy Evans back behind the line. Will send the serve into the net. Fiona LaCamera will serve for the Cardinals, now up 3 as that's dug out by Kim. The touch by Enes Renom. As now she'll slam, that's blocked. And the third hit goes over by Corticos. Now the Cardinals try to return, that is set up. And Castiglione sends it where there isn't a Cardinal. And now it's a 2-point game. Lauren Kroom will serve down 2. And she'll dig that out. As the Cardinals send it right back over. And it is 9-6. Ali Landa will serve up 3. The serve goes over and it's almost returned. As Newman able to get it over. Contact with the net from the Bobcats. As the Cardinals now have their biggest lead at 4. Landa will send the serve over, that's dug out by Evans. The slam from Renom is blocked in front. And sent right out of bounds, so Bates will get the point. As Kate Hansen will serve. Gathered up. Soft touch, almost lands. It's gathered up as Bates will look to return. The slam by Corticos off a Cardinal, and it's a 2-point game. Served by Hansen. Nice line drive as that's gathered up. The third hit will make it over as it's set up. Chu to Corticos and it lands. Bobcats making it a 1-point game here in the first. Hansen with the line drive that goes over the line. As the Cardinals now will serve up 2. Carly Grummett will get that serve over and she'll get an ace. Grummett, another line drive that's dug out by Evans. The touch as it's sent over and out of bounds. It's now 13-9. Corticos sends that inside the line. As the Bobcats will get the serve back, now down 3. Katie Corticos able to find the back corner to our left side. Ali Asada will serve. Cardinals will set it up. The slam from Sienna Steins gives the Cardinals back the serve. As Eliana Moreno back behind the line. just touches the top of the net. Cardinals will gather. It's dug out by Kim. Third hit gets over. And the slam off of two Cardinals in front. They'll gather. As Asada digs that out. And the third hit from Evans just in front of the net is sent over the line. The contact with the net gives Bates the point. Julia Newman will serve. Dug out by Hansen. The slam blocked in front. Contact with the net makes it a 2-point game as the Bobcats have a little run here. Serve hits the top of the net and does not make it over. Cardinals will serve now up 3. Dug out by Hansen. The set from Chu, the third hit. Evans makes it over. The Cardinals will gather. The soft touch off of India Clark in front. Puts the Cardinals now up 4. Serve off of Asada and out of bounds gives the Cardinals their biggest lead here in the first set so far, 17-12. Dug out by Asada, the soft touch in front. Cardinals will return as Hansen to Chu. The slam by Evans into the net. Point will go to the Cardinals as that slam did not make it over the net. And the Bobcats will take a timeout. And we will step aside here in Lewiston. Cardinals up 18-12. Back here at Bates College, it's the Bobcats and the Wesleyan University Cardinals here on Senior Day. Cardinals up 18-12 here in the first set. As Marino Bindi gets the serve over, the Bobcats gather. The touch by Steins off of Bobcat and out of bounds. And the Cardinals looking to take charge here in the first set as it's been back and forth. It was 10-9 Cardinals at one point. As Asada will gather that. The touch, Castiglione gets it over. Hansen to Chu gets it over. Bobcats will gather. Cardinals a slam off not off of a Bobcat. The point will go to Bates. Cardinals coach Ben Samara asking the official on the floor. And officials will reverse their decision. Cardinals will now serve up 8. Sada to chew, the touch by Evans, blocked by 2 Cardinals in front. Marino Bindi, as the Cardinals get it over. Chew sets it, Castiglione, that's blocked and sent right back. As the Cardinals going on a run here late in the first. Hansen to Chew, the slam by Evans off a Cardinal. And the Bobcats will get the serve, now down 8. Sky Higashihara will serve. The southpaw sends that over. Cardinals will gather it. The slam by Castiglione caught the Cardinals out of position. And it's 21-14. Bobcats serving down 7. Slam off the top of the net. And off of a Bobcat. As the Cardinals now will serve up 8. Ali Landa serves it just off the top of the net, gathered up. Evans with the third hit, dug out by Moreno. As Renome sends that over. The Bobcats will get the serve back. 22-15. Amy Evans back behind the line. Cardinals will gather it off of Castiglione in front. And a slam by Corticas. Contact with the net. Gives Bates the point. Soft touch sent right back over by Corticas. And the point's going to go to the Cardinals. Both teams with a lot of action in front of the net, and they're not afraid to make contact with it. We'll give points to either side. The slam by Castiglione lands. It's now 23-17. Lauren Kroom will serve. The slam dug out. As the Cardinals will set up. That slam is dug out by Evans. And off of Kroom and out of bounds as it's now set point. Cardinals serving up 7. Dug out by Evans, the third hit by Renome, can't make it over. And the first set goes to the Cardinals, 25-17. And after one, we will step aside here on the Northeast Sports Network. Cardinals Nothing overall. Back here at Bates College, here on Senior Day, Wesleyan with a 1-0 lead thanks to a 25-17 set win. It was 10-9, a 10-9 lead, for the Cardinals in the middle stages of the set, and they were able to run away with it. Teams will switch sides here for the second. The Cardinals will start with the serve. Ali Landa back behind the line. As the second set underway. As Renome will send that over. Cardinals gather. That's blocked by the Bobcats as they take a 1-0 lead here in the second. The serve from Kate Hansen does not make it over. The Cardinals will get the ball back, now tied at 1. Serve gathered up. Corticos in front, blocked by a Cardinal. That is Jorba. The Cardinals now take their first lead of the set. Carly Grummett serving. That will land over. Corticos almost dug out by a Cardinal. And we are tied at 2. Serve does not make it over. Wesleyan now with a 3-2 lead as Moreno serving. Touch by Newman in front does not make it over, as now the Cardinals have a 4-2 lead. Sent to the back part of the court. The slam lands out of bounds. As it's now 5-2 here in the second. Serve landing in the front part of the court. Gathered up as the Cardinals try to return. That's blocked in front. Cannot be returned, and it's now a 4-point lead here in the early stages of the second. Wildcats get it over on the second touch. That is Chu in front. Slam by Newman makes it over and out of bounds as Bates will get the serve back, now down 3. As they'll gather up, the touch in front. As the Cardinals return it, play in front of the net. The slam does not make it over as it's blocked, and that slam will land in the back part. But the point will go to the Bobcats as the Cardinals had too many hits. And it's now a 2-point game here in the second. The serve gathered up, sent back over. Bobcats try to return, they send it out of bounds. As it's now back to a 3-point lead for Wesleyan, and they will get the serve. Marino Bindi, excuse me. The Bobcats get it back over, the slam blocked in front from Clark. Now the Cardinals gather up. Grummett sends that. The slam. By the Bobcats makes it a 1-point game. Sky Higashiara will serve. That's dug out by Moreno. The touch in front by Clark. As the Bobcats are able to get that over. And they take a 6-5 lead here in the second. The slam by Clark lands into the net. As the Bobcats are going on a run here. They're now up 2. by Steins lands. It's now a 1-point game. As Steins will get the serve for the Cardinals. That is gathered up. The slam blocked in front off of the net on the wrong side of the pole. And the Bobcats will get the serve back, now up 2. As Amy Evans back behind the line. Cardinals will gather. Bobcats send that over. The slam by Grummett blocked in front. The second slam by Steins dug out. Corticos is now the touch in front by Clark. So now the Cardinals gather up. The camera is now Corticos with the touch, dug out by Clark. And Marino Bindi in front. As Corticos sends that way to the back part where there wasn't a Cardinal. And Bates now with a 3-point lead. Bobcats with their biggest lead of the set. The slam by Grummett lands out of bounds. And Cardinals will call a timeout, down 4. We'll step aside here on the Northeast Sports Network. Bobcats up 4. Back here in Lewiston after the Cardinals timeout. Bobcats are serving up 4, 10-6 here in the second. Wesleyan does have the 1-0 lead overall. Will make it over. That's dug out by Moreno. The slam from La Camera. Now Corticos in front, almost backwards, sends that out of bounds. And Wesleyan will get the ball back, now down 3. As Fiona La Camera back behind the line. Will send that almost out of bounds, but it's gathered up as Corticos in front. Off the top part of the roof here. And the slam goes way over the line off of Renon. And it is a 2-point game. That is dug out, but it cannot be returned. And the Cardinals with a run here. It's 10-9. Serve is dug out. Corticos in front of the bleachers. And the slam just out of bounds off of Carly Grummett. Bates will get the serve back now up 2. That serve will make it over. The slam by Clark blocked in front, but it does land. And it's now a 1-point game. A similar story to the first set, as it was a 10-9 lead for Wesleyan until they ran away with the first set, 25-17. Now Bates with a 2-point lead at 12-10 here in the second. Serve makes it over, dug out by Grommet. The touch in front by Landa. Lands. And it's back to a 1-point game. It's Carly Grommet back behind the line. Sends the serve over. The touch. Gathered up, the slam from Steins, one-handed, goes long. And the Bobcats back up to a 2-point lead with the serve as Elia Sada checks in, and she will serve. That is dug out by Moreno. The touch in front cannot be gathered off of Bianca Gagne. And it is a back and forth set. 13-12 for Bates, but look for the Cardinals here to maybe go on a run. As Moreno sends the serve over, blocked in front. Dug out by Grommet. The slam from Steins off a Bobcat, and we are tied. Served by Moreno. Corralled in the back part of the court, and the slam in front by Jorba gives Wesleyan their first lead. In quite a while, they did have an early 1-0 lead here in the set. Now they're up 14-13 as Bates will send that back over the line. It's now 15-13, the momentum shifting in favor of the Cardinals. Moreno sends that over, the return out of bounds. The Cardinals with their biggest lead of the set, and the Bobcats will call a timeout, so we will step aside. Wesleyan now up 16-13 here in the set. Back here on the Northeast Sports Network, Patrick Exler here with you on Senior Day between the Bobcats and the Wesleyan Cardinals. What was a 10-6 lead for Bates has evaporated to a 16-13 lead now for the Cardinals, their biggest lead of the set. They look to ride the momentum despite the Bates timeout. Wesleyan up 1-0 overall. As both teams looking to finish out the regular season. All 10 NESCAC teams in action today, facing fellow conference opponents. As the playoffs start next weekend, that is sent out of bounds. Cardinals will not get the point. This is now a 2-point game. Bates will serve. That's dug out the slam. Contact with the net gives the point to the Cardinals. As now it's 17-14. Paulina Marino Bindi. Serve up 3. As that does not make it over the net. And Bates able to use the timeout. Down 16-13 at the time. They're now looking to rally here in the second. It's a touch by Clark in front, will land off of Castiglione. The serve by Steins will make it over. The set will be corralled. Clark with the slam blocked in front. Bates able to gather up. The touch in front by Sophie Corbet, the first year from Houston, Texas, getting her first action of the day. The Cardinals now with their biggest lead of the set at 4. And the serve by Steins does not make it over the net. Amy Evans will serve for the Bobcats, now down 3. We approach the late stages of the second set. Dug out by Steins. Corbet off balance. The touch in front gives the point to the Bobcats. Evans with the serve, dug out by Steins, but not able to get any air underneath. And it's a 1-point game. Evans with the serve, gathered up by Steins as that went up above. Last hit by the Bobcats, able to land right in the middle of 3 Cardinals, and we are tied. Serve gathered up. Clark with the slam, dug out. Corticos, that's sent right back over, and the last touch by Renaud gives the Bobcats a late second set lead at 20-19. And the Cardinals will call a timeout, and we'll call timeout. Step aside, Bobcats up 1. Back here in Lewiston, Wesleyan Cardinals head coach Ben Samra in his 10th season. He has the Wesleyan Cardinals on the bench, and rightfully so, as they are down 1 here in the second set to the Bates Bobcats. Cardinals with the 4th seed as of right now in the NESCAC tournament starting next weekend. And they'll look to finish on a high note as well and possibly clinch a home playoff game. As the serve lands out of bounds from Amy Evans. We are tied at 20 as Fiona LaCamera back behind the line. We'll get the serve over, set, blocked in front, and the Bobcats retake the lead. Makes it over, the set, corralled by Bates, blocked in front, contact with the net. The Bobcats now up 22-20. Served by Renome, gathered up. The touch almost lands, that's dug out. Clark is now Castiglione, now Corticos. Clark off balance. As the Bobcats corral, the slam by Anace Renome gives Bates a 3-point lead here in the second. Clark with the slam, that's blocked in front. Now the touch off of Renome in front. That's sent over by Evans. Can't be gathered up as the Cardinals get it back over. Bianca Gagne in front. And the Cardinals get the serve back, now down to 23-21 as Ali Landa send it over. Corticos in front, that's blocked by Jorba. We are back to a 1-point set. Served by Landa, sent right back over. Cardinals will set up. Jorba off the top of the net. And we are tied. And Bates will call their second timeout. Both teams using all their timeouts here in the second, and we will as well. Tied at 23. Back here at Bates College. Senior day volleyball. We are tied at 23 here in the second set. Wesleyan up 1-0 overall. Ali Landa serving for the Cardinals as they will get the serve over. It's gathered up. The touch by Corticos gives Wesleyan set point, 24-23. Landa gets the serve over, dug out. The slam by Renome sent right back over by Kate Carmen in front, and the Cardinals finish it off. 25-23, second set. Wesleyan now up 2-0. They will look for the sweep here after this commercial break. Here in Lewiston, Wesleyan able to pull out the second set, 25-13. They're up 2-0 overall on the Bates Bobcats here on Senior Day. Patrick Dexler here with you on the Northeast Sports Network. Bobcats and Cardinals regular season finale. As conference playoffs will start next weekend. Bobcats with the serve to start the third. Kate Hansen back behind the line. And set three is underway. The Cardinals will work in front. That is Michelle Jorba, giving the Cardinals a 1-0 lead. As Carly Grummett will serve. able to send that off a Cardinal in front, and we are tied. Ali Asada will serve, tied at 1. Cardinals will get it over. That is Ganya in front. Moreno, Jorba, that's blocked by 2 Bobcats in front. Castiglione will send it back over off a Cardinal and out of bounds. And Bates with their first lead of the 3rd set. Now 2-1. Serve by Asada goes into the net, and we are tied. As Eliana Moreno, the libero for the Cardinals, will serve. Asada is now the Bobcats get that back over. The slam blocked in front and back out of bounds as the Cardinals now with a 3-2 lead. Set in front, Castiglione off of Moreno, and we are tied. Sophia Castiglione, the sophomore from Berkeley, California. Will serve. Tied. Landa to Jorba. That goes out of bounds. And now the Bobcats have a 1-point lead. As they look to keep the match going, down 2-0 overall. Castiglione gets the serve over. Landa. Clark with the slam. That's gathered up. As Evans in front. It's dug out by Asada. The slam by Evans off of Landa. And Bates with a 2-point lead. Jorba gathered up. Evans in front. Now Landa to Clark. It's now 6-3. That was actually Stanton's in front. It's Castiglione. That's dug out by Moreno. Grummet in the back part of the court. Evans able to send that just short of the line. And it's 7-3. Serve just makes it over the net. Landa with the touch, dug out by Castiglione. Evans gets it over as the Cardinals regather the slam by Sienna Steins. Gives the serve back to the Cardinals, down 3. As Paulina Marino Bindi gets the serve over, dug out by Asada. Cardinals regathering the touch by Steins. Bobcats will send it into an empty part of the court. And they're now up 4 here in the third, 8-4. Sky Higas Shihara will serve. It's the slam off the top of the net from Steins. not able to be corralled by the Bobcats. And it's back to a 3-point game here in the third. Evans able to get the serve sent over by Newman and out of bounds. So the Cardinals are looking to go on a run here. Steins with the serve, dug out by Evans. The set in front. Moreno to Clark. Bobcats can't corral it. We are back to a 1-point game, 8-7. Evans able to dig that out. Third hit will make it over. As the Cardinals will set up. The touch by LaCamera gathered up. As Renaud gets it over. Now an ace, Renaud off of two Cardinals in front. Gives the Bobcats a 2-point lead with the serve. Amy Evans back behind the line. Evans gets the serve over. Moreno. Harmon in front. And the point will go to the Bobcats. Evans with the serve, dug out by Carmen. So the Bobcats will set up. Corticos blocked in front, and it goes right out of bounds. As Bates now with their biggest lead of the set, 11-7. Evans with the serve, dug out by Moreno. Marino Bindi, the third hit by Carmen. Out of bounds. The Bobcats going on a run here. Clark with the touch. Dug out by Kim and sent right back over as it's now 12-8. A couple quick touches gives the Cardinals the serve back down 4. A slam by Newman into the net. We are back to a 3-point game. Cardinals serving now down 3. Fiona LaCamera back behind the line. The touch by Corticos gathered up. The slam from Clark out of bounds. The Bobcats will get the serve back now up 4. As Lauren Kroom back behind the line, she gets the serve over. The touch will be gathered up. Evans into the net, and it is 13-10. As Ali Landa serve down 3. Corticos in front. That's dug out by Moreno. Landa. So now Bates will corral. Corticos off of Ganya in front. And it's now 14-10. Kate Hansen back behind the line. get the serve over. The slam gathered up. Kortikos blocked in front. She'll get another chance at it. The touch gathered up as Moreno to Sophia Lindis. Cardinals do get the serve back now, down 3. Dug out by Evans. Kortikos in front. Now that's sent up above and out of bounds as it's now a 2-point game. Serving for the Cardinals is Carly Grumman. That was dug out by Evans, but not high enough. And Bates down to a 1-point lead. The serve does land in the net. And the Bobcats will serve now up 2. 15-13 here in the third. Wesleyan up 2-0 overall as Ellie Asada will serve. Slam by Steins in front, and that is sent out of bounds. As it is now 16-13. Gets that over. It's sat by Landa. Yorba gets it over. Kim to Evans. Evans trying to dig it out. Castiglione gets it over. And the Cardinals able to send it off of Hansen. They'll get the serve back. Now down 2. Eliana Moreno back behind the line. As that is not returned. We're back to a 1-point game, and the Bobcats will call a timeout. We will step aside here. 16-15 here in the third. Back here at Bates College, home of the Bobcats, as Bobcats celebrating their senior day. Kate Hansen, Chrissy Chu, Julia Newman, and Katie Kortikos honored pregame. Bates with a 16-15 lead here in the third set. They're down 2-0. Serve gathered up off the top of the net. Bates with the point. They're now up 2. That's Sophia Castiglione back behind the line, serving up 2. Landa, the touch by La Camera, gathered up. The slam from Michelle Jorba. Gives the Cardinals back the serve, down 1. As they're looking to take the match here in straight sets. Serve gathered up by Hanson. Kim. The slam by Evans. Gives the Bobcats the serve back now up 2. (18-16). The serve dug out. The touch will get over as Bobcats set up. The touch now gathered by the Cardinals, and Ace Renome in front. The third hit by Evans blocked and sent right back over. The Cardinals get the point as they'll serve now down 1. Sienna Steins serving as it's gathered up by Evans. Renome in front. Sends it home. Back and forth here in the third, and it's been similar in the other 2 sets. Amy Evans will serve. 19-17, the third hit by Clark gathered up. It's Kim Renome, that's blocked. Bobcats able to corral and send it over. Point will go to the Cardinals. It's now 19-18. Serve gathered up by Evans. Corticos blocked in front. Renome. Bobcats able to get it over. And the slam too far. So it's now 20-18. Serve from Kroom just lands over the netting and off a Cardinal, and it's 21-18. And Wesleyan will call a timeout. We will step aside. Bobcats up 3. Back here in Lewiston. Patrick Exler here on the Northeast Sports Network. Bobcats up 21-18 here in the third set. They're down 2-0 overall to the Wesleyan University Cardinals. Lauren Kroom serving for the Bobcats. As the Cardinals will gather that up and return it. Corticos with the hit, lands. 22-18. Bobcats looking to extend the match. The serve will make it over, gathered up. The touch lands and hits the top of the net. Does not make it over. And the Bobcats looking to take a set here. They're 2 points away. Broom gets the serve over. Gathered up, the slam in front, sent right home. Bianca Gagne in front. gives the Cardinals back the serve, down 4. Ali Landa. The serve that's gathered up by Corticos. Renome sends it just over the line. And it's a 3-point game. Corticos able to get the third hit over. Moreno, the touch in front, corralled. Corticos with the slam, dug out by Moreno. And now the slam too far off of Gagne. And it's set point for the, the point will go to the Cardinals. Landa will serve down 2. Castiglione with the touch in front. Landa able to corral that. Moreno gets it over. Renome with the slam. That's dug out. As the Bobcats, Corticos off balance. Landa, the slam dug out by Evans. Now Corticos will send that just inside the line. Set point now for Bates. Up 3, 24-21. Kate Hansen will serve. So it's gathered up by Moreno, Landa, and Gagne in front. Now Corticos off of Gagne. Castiglione able to get it over. Bates takes the third set, 25-21, and we will go to a fourth here after this. Back here in Lewiston, the Bates College Bobcats taking the third set, 25-21. As Wesleyan now holding the overall lead 2-1. Officials will check the lineups for the fourth set. As the Cardinals will start with the serve. Landa back behind the line. And the fourth set is underway. The Bobcats able to get it back over. The slam by Grummet. Corralled. As Amy Evans able to send that over. And the Bobcats with a 1-0 lead here in the fourth. Serve Corral, Moreno, Yorba, the back part of the court. That's gathered up by Kim. The touch off the top of the net sent back to the Bobcats, and that will count as a fourth hit, and we are tied at 1. Trying to send the return over. Instead into the net. As the serve from the Cardinals gathered up. Hits the top of the net. And the point will go to Wesleyan. 3-1. Early lead for the Cardinals. Grummet serves. Bobcats get a point there. It's now 3-2. Asada back behind the line, sends the serve long. Eliana Moreno, the serve now up 2. The slam blocked. Turn sent over the line. Gives the Cardinals a 3-point lead. Moreno able to get the serve over. The slam blocked in front off a Cardinal. And it's back to a 2-point game. 5-3. Lauren Kroom will serve. Dug out by Grummet. Sent back over by Steins. Not corralled. And it is 6-3. Bobcats will send it back over. That was blocked. As Clark with the slam. Will give the Cardinals a 7-3 lead. Serve gathered up. The slam will land. Sophia Castiglione in front, along with Bella Lomé. Cardinals return the serve off of Moreno, and it is back to a 2-point game. As Sky Higashihara will serve, and that is off of Gromit. And it is a 1-point game here in the fourth. The serve will land. Clark able to return it. The Bobcats corral Gromit. Now Stein's in front. Moreno digs that out. Kim sets. The slam blocked by Steins, right back over. And the Cardinals will get the serve back now up 2. Sienna Steins gets the serve over. And the slam now gathered up. Morgan Matson able to send it over, not corralled by the Bobcats. And it's back to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Return from Renome as Clark able to send that over, and it is 10-6, and the Bobcats will call a timeout, and we'll step aside here on the Northeast Sports Network. Back here at Bates College on senior day. 4 seniors honored pregame for the Bobcats. As they're down 10-6 here in the fourth and 2-1 overall to the Wesleyan University Cardinals. Stein serving for the Cardinals. Castiglione able to get that back over, gathered by Matson. The slam by Caitlin Olin in front. Makes it now a 3-point game. Dug out by Moreno, sent right back over. As Kim sets for Renome, and that is sent over the line. And it's now 11-7. for the Cardinals was Caitlin Olin as she sent that over the line. And the Bobcats get the serve back now down 3. The serve off of Matson gives the Bobcats an ace. This is now a 2-point game here in the 4th. Serve by Renome gets over. The touch by Matson gathered up as Corticos able to send that over. Now Steins off the top of the net and out of bounds. But it will go, point will go to the Bobcats as it's now 11-10. Cardinals head coach Ben Samra looking for an explanation. Served by Renome, gathered up by Steins. Now Moreno, Matson in front, sends that off of Bobcat in front, and it's 12-10. Ali Landa will serve. The touch by Gagne in front, gathered up by Kim. Now it's dug out by Moreno. Yorba able to get it over. Corticos off of Gagne in front. Now Steins able to get it over. Bobcats corral. Renome blocked by Matson in front. Moreno tried to keep it alive. And it is 12-11. All 4 sets have been back and forth. The biggest lead for either side was at the end of the first set for the Cardinals at 25-17. As they were able to get a point there, making it 13-11. Carly Grummett serving for Wesleyan. Bobcats able to return it, set up. Yorba able to send it home. Cardinals with a 3-point lead. Serve just makes it over the net. Corticos off of 2 Cardinals in front. It's 14-12. As Ellie Asada will serve. Down 2. Dug out by Gromit. The set from Landa. Steins off of a Bobcat in front. Bates able to corral. Moreno. Steins. Dug out. It's a slam by Lomé. Now Steins back over. Asada in the back part of the court. That is sent off of a Cardinal in front. And it's 14-13. Asada not able. That was not able to be returned by Gromit, and we are tied. Another dig by Gromit give Ellie Asada back-to-back aces and give the Bobcats the lead here in the 4th. 15-14. Serve now dug out by Moreno. Landa to Jorba into the net. And the Bobcats now with a 2-point lead. So serve by Asada gathered up. Stein's able to send it over the touch by Evans in front. The slam by Jorba makes it a 1-point game as the Cardinals will get the serve back. Eliana Moreno serving down one. The slam blocked in front. Cardinals gathering. As Matson, they almost send it back over. And the Bobcats now back up to a 2-point lead. Lauren Kroom serving. That return is sent out of bounds. And the Bobcats now with their biggest lead. Timeout for the Cardinals, and we'll step aside here. Bobcats up 3. Back here in Lewiston, Bates Bobcats up 18-15 here in the fourth. They're down 2-1, looking to force a 5th set. Facing the Wesleyan University Cardinals here on the last day of the regular season. Serve will head over, gathered up by Matson. Jorba with the slam off the top of the net. And Wesleyan making it a 2-point game, 18-16. They still get the serve back. Down 2. Bobcats set it up. That slam not able to be returned. It's now 19-16. If the match is pushed to the 5th set only goes to 15. As the Cardinals corral, Stein's able to send that over. And the return does not make it, as now it's 19-17. Cardinals will serve now down 2. Sienna Steins back behind the line, sends the serve into the net. The Bobcats now up 3. The serve dug out by Moreno. Clark with the touch. Lands it in front of Sammy Kim. It's 20-18. That's Fiona LaCamera will serve. Kim Evans in front. Not able to be returned. So it's back to a one-point contest. The serve does not make it over. Another unforced error here in the set. Sophia Castiglione will serve for the Bobcats. Up 2. Gathered up by Steins. The touch by Gagne in front. Able to be corralled, and the return goes out of bounds. Back and forth we go in the late stages of the fourth. Bobcats looking to push this to a fifth set. Cardinals looking to gather momentum going into the quarterfinals next weekend. The hit by Renome sent too far, and we are tied. Ali Landa serving. Bobcats set up, the slam, gathered up. Moreno, Jorba in front. Now the slam by Renome, dug out by Landa. Moreno, now the touch by Matson, gathered up by Kim. As the Bobcats send that back over the line. But the point will go to the Bobcats as it's 22-21. The serve goes over the line. As we are tied yet again. Morgan Matson. Will serve. And that cannot be gathered up by the Bobcats as the Cardinals now have a lead. They're 2 points away. Bates, however, 3 points away. The serve from Matson. Gathered up, the slam by Corticos. Now Jorba in front. Steins corralled up, sent back over. Bates as Kim gets it over the line. Jorba with the slam inside the line. Match point. 24-22. Serve will go over, gathered up by Kim. The touch by Corticos in front. Oh, it's now 24-23. Still match point, however, Bobcats with the serve. Ali Asada back behind the line. Dug out by Matson. Landa, the slam by Steins off of 2 Bobcats in front. They corral. It's sent back over, and the point will go to the Cardinals as they take the fourth set, 25-23. And they take it 3-1.